In a latest development, Republic has accessed key investigative agency inputs pertaining to the PFI, which alleged that a controversial organization was allegedly raising funds from Gulf nations. Now, a link implying PFI raised funds amounting to more than 1 crore rupees from China has also allegedly emerged. Agency sources have reported. Take a look at this report.
PFI Files accessed by Republic TV is just the tip of the iceberg. The Enforcement Directorate has already provisionally attached 23 bank accounts belonging with a collective balance of about 59 lakh rupees. And not just that, their front, Rehabilitation India Foundation, their bank accounts have also been attached by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, this investigation started back in 2019. And now the Enforcement Directorate has essentially suggested that starting from 2019, PFI has actually received over 60 crore rupees.
As per the evidence with agencies, PFI had formed district executive committees in UAE, Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, Bahrain and Saudi Arabia to raise funds.
They were allegedly using it for the anti-CAA protests. They're specifically talking about a time period back in 2019 where they're saying that this money that they were receiving in their bank accounts, at least 15 such bank accounts of the Popular Front of India has got about 1 crore rupees. What's very interesting is that the money that was being received by them, they were also withdrawing it. And this withdrawal was taking place during the same very period when the anti-CAA demonstrations were taking place.
And for the first time, a Chinese link has emerged. A link indicating the PFI raised funds of more than 1 crore rupees from China.
So another big revelation that has now been made by the Enforcement Directorate in the provisional attachment order. The Chinese link of Popular Front of India, K.A. Rauf Sharif, a member of the Popular Front of India and the Campus Front of India, was actually receiving money from a company that he's worked with. That goes by the name of Race International LLC, which is based in Oman. But the Enforcement Directorate says that this is a predominantly Chinese company. And Rauf Sharif was actually getting about 1 crore rupees in his bank account from this very company. And it does not end there. Rauf has also visited China multiple times. For the first time, the Chinese link has also now emerged.
And not just that, there's an explosive revelation on intentions to create turmoil in the country.
Now, what's happening is that the Enforcement Directorate says that there has been a search that was carried out at the residence of a PFI member. There's a diary that has been recovered of one PFI member who's noted down the minutes of a meeting of top members of the Popular Front of India. And in the meetings, there is a mention of what they were discussing, that there could be a civil war in the country like the NRC and the CAA. That's also been another mention that's in the provisional attachment order that has now been accessed by Republic TV. Let's also take a look at the other big angle that has basically emerged about training camps. These training camps which are based in the Gulf countries. The Enforcement Directorate is saying that the Popular Front of India was able to gather about 1,800 to 2,000 members who were actually getting training in Gulf countries, and their idea was to only propagate anti-India activities. Now, these are some of very serious allegations that have already been leveled by the Enforcement Directorate. In fact, we are given to understand that the provisional attachment order has been submitted before an authority. This adjudicating authority would be making their final decision in the next coming few months.